Well, hello and welcome back to day 2 here at the 2025 World Para Ice Hockey Women's World Championships. It's a lovely, beautiful day here in Dolny Kubin, and we're down at the Winter Stadium ready to bring you all the action. Charlie, talk us through what happened yesterday, a historic day, day 1 in the history books.
Yeah, we started off the day saying we're going to have a lot of firsts and a lot of inaugural, and what a first day it was of this competition. We saw 2 great games, first of which Australia versus USA. We had an absolute masterclass from Erica Gosney in goal from Australia. I'm not sure if anyone here expected that really from Australia, but it was at the moment Erica Gosney tops the whole championship for save percentage. What a great stat is that. USA, of course, though, dominant throughout the whole game, controlling every single aspect of that game. They were showing us exactly why they are ranked number one. Their passing skills and their positioning on the ice is just phenomenal. I'm really excited to see more from both of those teams.
Yeah, we also had Canada v Team World yesterday, which was another fantastic battle. Like you said, Canada, an excellent side in the game and real leaders, and they really dominated. But Team World really developed on the Women's World Challenge performances and really came out fighting. Their defense was incredible. And today we're up against another two incredible games.
Yeah, I think today is really the day for the prelim games, right? We've got two exciting games here. You know, possibly the most exciting games we have going on in this prelim round. But also, both games for all four teams are must-win games to get to the semi-final. Before we get any deeper though, I just want to say happy birthday to Heli. She's our results manager here. She's from Finland. She's one of the ones making this happen behind the scenes. As like the group of many women we've got behind the scenes actually making this happen. And it's so great to see we've got women on the ice, refs on the women referees, we've got women in the back room making all this happen as well. And if you want to carry on and follow the live stats at home, if you head over to the Paralympics website, you can follow those live stats as well. So here we've got Norway versus Australia. I mean, this is going to be a great game. These are two teams that that previously we'd not seen before at international competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Norway, although they're a brand new team, they are stacked with experience, and none other than well, that's not Magnus. Close enough. None other than Magnus Bolgin, leading the charge as head coach and bringing the experience from his decorated career at the Paralympic Games for these girls on ice.
Yeah, these are two new teams to the competition, but they're both very different teams. Yesterday we saw Australia really putting together a really strong defensive effort. You know, considering that they're a new team and against the number one in the world, but they need to have learnt lessons. And I think for Australia, they really, really need to get offensive now. Yesterday, their face-off statistics were really bad. They were, bottom of the stats, almost to be expected. But what I would love to see from Australia is their players, improving their face-off and winning some more. And making some plays happen. But Norway, this is another story, right? They might be making their debut here, but they have a lot of proven hockey pedigree in the pack.
Yes, and we can't go any further without, of course, mentioning Lena Schroeder. She's one of three women to have competed at the Paralympic Games for para ice hockey, and one of the only women here at this competition who has competed at that Paralympic level in the open squad with Norway. She's also, is she an astronaut? She's a doctor. She's an all-round incredible person and a fantastic leader for all the women in the sport. And she's going to be incredibly dominant today. Definitely one to watch for Norway. Yeah,
you go to a school, you ask any child what they want to do when they grow up, and Elena does it.
100%.
But also about this competition that I love, we have Team Wales. And we've actually got 6 graduates from Team Wales on Team Norway. And which is really exciting to see how the sport has grown and how, they didn't quite have enough for Team Norway last year and they ended up playing on Team Europe. But, how great to see that we've seen, players have already competed on an international level, even though Norway are now making their debut.
For sure, and it was great to see them out here supporting Team World yesterday, former teammates, as you say. But yeah, Norway coming from legacy experience in Lena and Solveig, right the way through to brand new players like Celine, their number 27, who's only been playing for a matter of months. So a real balance of legacy and debutants on this side.
And there we have Lena Schroeder right there, captaining Norway. This must be a massive moment. She's representing Norway at the Paralympics and para ice hockey, but she's captaining her team here at the World Championship. That must be special. And of course, Erica Gosling is starting in net for Team Australia. What performance from her yesterday?
Oh, it was stunning. I was so pleased to see her get Player of the Day. It was so well deserved. And we are moments from puck drop here with Rosalie Principe and Karen Routier taking it, but Norway win the face-off and they are straight on the attack. Of course it's Lena. And a goal in 12 seconds. I think all the players are trying to one-up each other from yesterday. A 12-second goal there by Lena Schroeder. Bread and butter ice hockey there from her.
There's just something about this opening face-off that is driving the scorers that we know to make this goal. Look at Lena, making this happen. She has full control of the puck. She knows exactly where she's putting that puck in the net. What a great goal. Opening goal for Lena, her first goal representing Norway at World Championships. This is leadership we knew we were going to get from Lena, and I think we're about to get some more.
A scramble for the puck at the face-off there, but Norway regained control. Oh, great clearance there by the Australian defence.
And this is what Australia want to do. They want to clear. They want to make Norway exert themselves as much as possible, tire them out, knowing that they've got the speed and they've got experience in their squad.
Absolutely, I think their forwards will be itching to break out after yesterday's performance. So it'll be really exciting to see what they can do for the green and gold.
But look at this. They know they've got time and can just reset and re-go at it. Australia, I think they're probably a bit tired from yesterday. It was a big game for them, and Norway are going to exploit that.
Oh, we've got Lena on the breakaway. This is dangerous. No one ever wants to see that. Her coming at you one-on-one. Boom, goal number 2. Within 1 minute of this first period, that's 2 goals for Lena.
And this is Paralympic experience showing itself, right? Lena, she has plenty of competitive experience at international level ice hockey, para ice hockey, and look at her with that shot right over Gosney.
Not many are saving those. We've got a line change here for both teams, and we see Angel now take the face-off for Australia.
Again, opposite we've got Fiskerud for Norway, just come on the ice. Belinda Green has actually got the puck for Australia, and they're breaking into the Norwegian zone here.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there from Lena, but really cool, calm and composed, keeping it along the boards to try and keep it safe. Well kept in there by the Australian D.
It is offside, and Lena's got the puck and she's heading straight for Gosney.
Can we see a hat-trick? Yes, we can. She is unstoppable.
I mean, this is just incredible work for Lena Schroeder. 2.5 minutes and she scored a hat-trick.
I think that will really settle both sides down, really. I mean, I know that Erica Gosney will be disappointed, but she shouldn't be. You're not stopping those against the talent of Lena Schroeder.
And I think for Norway, they would have known that they would have been seen as a new team for this competition, but they're going to want to lay down, well, we are an experienced side, we're here, we're playing for a medal here.
Absolutely, they've got experience not just on the ice but in the backroom staff as well. They are littered with talent and Paralympian experience that they can pass on to these players. On a scramble for the puck in the back corner. Unfortunately, didn't get the full clearance there from Australia, so Norway will be staying in this dangerous attacking space.
Yeah, Australia just need to clear the puck. They're getting a lot more time on the puck, and I think they're just figuring out what to do with it now.
Yeah, well cleared there. It will mean Norway have to clear out, but the puck's safely in Lena's hands. That will give them plenty of time to kind of regather themselves, clear the blue line.
But look how far and deep back Norway are coming when they get the puck. They can just afford to reset and come straight back up the ice. Yeah, Gosney just decided whether to cover the puck or not, or whether to play it, as Norway were offside, and Australia really had a chance to play the puck there, and I'm not sure Gosney realised in goal there.
Yeah, it was a smart decision to not cover it while Norway were kind of in the neutral zone. To give the team some time, the opportunity or the option to clear it through their defenders. But there we go, covers the puck and sends both teams to a face-off.
Yeah, and I think this just shows the inexperience, right? We've got a girlie who's had a great performance in yesterday, but, you know, whether to cover up the puck or not, if she's not careful, if she's got the puck but not playing it, she can get in trouble for that. You know, she wants to get it out to her teammates to actually make an offensive move up the ice.
And the stadium is filling up here. The support from the local community has been outstanding at these games already, and we're on day 2 and it's standing room only.
And again on the face-off we've got Principe against Wright, These are two great face-off takers we've already seen. But Principe, she's played at Seapool with, amongst the men at Seapool Championships. She's got a bit more international experience, but she's going to want to be winning these face-offs and making sure that Australia can make important plays.
Yeah, they know they're going to be up against some real talent in the Norway side, so they want to get those 1%ers everywhere they can. And if it's in the face-offs, if it's holding it on the boards for that extra few seconds to keep the control of the puck, they want to be finding those little wins throughout this game. Oh, well saved there.
Yeah, we're just going to reset here for a face-off. Hand pass. And of course we talk about the refs all of the time, make the game happen. Today we've got Rachel Hutchinson from the USA reffing alongside Lyons Pearsons, Brooke Dunamica and Katerina Peskova here from Slovakia, Brooke being from the USA. It's great to have such international talent on the reffing team as well.
Absolutely, and to have all females is so incredible. It really offers inspiration for those who want to get involved in the sport, maybe not as a player, but as a support staff or a referee.
Yeah, and another offside for Norway. Again, we've seen the teams that we kind of anticipate to be on top making a lot of errors, kind of coming offside quite a lot. This again is just stuff they're going to want to tighten up throughout the rest of the competition. And then we've got Dormois. This is the second game now as the head coach. She'll have been working hard last night, I imagine, working through game tape and just making sure that she was briefing players ready for today.
A bit too much on that pass from Rosalie, and it's going to come back for icing.
Yeah, and this is where the temptation to icing is, especially for Australia, is going to be there. They're going to want to make sure that when they're clearing the puck, that they're not icing it completely, and they want to make sure they can actually make a play off that clearing rather than just getting it out of their zone. And here we have Norway making a change as well. They're getting fresh players onto the ice and making sure they can be as defensive as possible as they have this offensive zone face-off.
And now they're on the ice. We've got Istanbul and Solvi Skold, who both have graduated through the ranks of the Team World and Team Europe and have been real strong leaders for the growth of the game across Europe. Oh, great save. A shot fired from the top there by Lena, but Erica Gosney all over it.
And I think all of the teams in this competition, regardless of this USA or Australia, they're going to be wary when Lena Schroeder gets that puck, because she can make a shot happen from any part of that zone.
Another fantastic save there, and smart to cover the puck, enable Australia to get a line change in here.
We have Captain Noella Angel here for Australian lineup for the face-off. Fun fact is that she played for my hometown team, the Cardiff Huskies. So it's great to see her captain in Australia after that experience of playing in Cardiff. What a great international community we have here at this tournament.
Absolutely, and I'd like to think we owe her performance to the British League. No, check.
I'm not sure the British League is quite at the standard of poaching players from other countries yet, just for the play, but maybe in the future.
And alongside her at the face-off, we have Sarah Emily Fiskerud. Again, another player with plenty of experience. She started playing back way in 2010, and she credits national team member Thomas Jacobson as a great mentor for her.
And we've got Linda Holt here for Australia, just going towards the boards, battling for that puck. I'm really liking from Australia. We're really seeing them battle for the puck. But the issue is, I think they sometimes get the puck and they don't know what to do with it. I really want to see Australia making plays and getting further up that ice.
Yeah, and just find that composure amongst themselves. That we haven't got to panic and fire it. It's fire it out of the zone as soon as possible. We can break out smart, and you can see them really trying to build their position in here on defense. as the Norwegian players are causing a bit of havoc in the crease. Oh, great shot just wide.
And that was great team communication. Yes, it was screaming out for a teammate and making sure, heads up, after the puck's going to you.
Great pass across the ice to the number 19. A shot goes. Oh, fantastic goal there by the number 19, Maren Norheim. Another very, very experienced player, plays out of Bergen in Norway, and a key player for the national side and her local team. She's been with Team World since 2022 and 2025. She actually works in a prosthetics centre, so she uses her lived experience to help others. But I think she'll be very impressed with that goal. And what a career moment to score at the first ever Women's World Championships.
Yeah, and again, that's the thing about this sport. We see a lot of really talented players who are talented in their careers as well, at home. And it's great to see like so many people. But look at that, we have the number 8 there at the face-off. And Norway have found themselves offside.
Just shows the skill of Lena Schroeder there to just kind of have that confidence and that composure to just take her time, recycle it, get her team back on side, and a beautiful pass into the zone there.
Yeah, and Norway icing it into the zone. Wasn't expecting that. And Norway. Hopefully Australia here can make a play happen. This is their big chance. They've got an offensive zone face-off and they can get their best on and make something happen. And there we go, Espen Hector. He is team manager, but I know he's been coaching a lot as well. With Magnus also on the bench elsewhere. That isn't Magnus, that's Espen. But yeah, it's great to have such a high caliber of coaches at this event with Team World. And then we've got coaches who've been coaching a long time as well.
Definitely, and he'll be a very busy man. He's preparing his team ready for their next competition. So it's great to see both sides putting that importance on the women's game as well as the open game. Simple clearance there by Lena Schroeder, and the number 24, Alexandra Larsson, straight onto it. Can she get round the back? Well covered there by Erika Gosny. Oh, just wide.
And what a duo Larsson and Schroeder were then, just getting down the ice. The absolute pace on Larsson was incredible there.
The noise in this stand is amazing. It's so good to see the locals out. We've got the Mishkov Community Centre, which provides support for adults with disabilities. Oh, fantastic save by Erika Gosny there. And yes, the Mishkov Centre out here in full force with their drums and their flags. It's so cool to see the local support.
Alexandra Larsson, she's just circling like a shark ready to make another shot. It's so great to see.
A battle on the boards in this bottom corner. Sonia Newman plays it out, but picked up by Alexandra Larsson. Oh, well defended there by the number 8, Noella Angel for Australia. Big clearance is needed here, but swooped up. A great clearance there by Belinda Green. We really need Australia to get onto the end of it.
Icing has been waved off, so Australia can really push for this now.
Oh, unlucky to not get the pass there. They've got so much room to skate. Australia really need to kind of get back and get into their zone defense. Oh, great shot, great save. Oh, the battle for it.
That was a great save there by Gosny, but she just didn't keep it to herself. She gave them an opportunity to put that in. Luckily for Gosny, it didn't happen. And with an assist on Norheim's goal, Lena Schroeder has been involved in every goal of this game so far.
And here she is on the puck again.
We've got Priya Cooper here. Again, Paralympic pedigree. We love to see Paralympians competing at this level of competition. And, it's coming to this great sport.
Yeah, and what CV she has. In 1995, she was named Australian Paralympian of the Year. 2015 was inducted into the Sport Australia Hall of Fame, and now 2025 here making her debut on the world stage in para ice hockey.
And this is great to see. Green is actually kind of pushing up now towards Norway when the puck's going right back into their zone.
Oh, unlucky to just miss the covering of the puck there, but really brave to come out and take the charge and take the lead on stopping that puck there from the goalie. Another fantastic save.
Newman really close there to getting that puck onto the sticks of Captain Noella, Angel there. Last one with a shot.
Oh, straight over the bar. The balance and stability she has in her sled is outrageous. And the agility she's able to get. And she could be really dangerous with that lift on the shot.
It really seems that now Captain Lena Schroeder's got her hat-trick and she's just setting up the others that she knows can score.
Oh, great save there. Oh, 100%, yeah, she's kind of job done, got her 3 goals, set the team up well, and now it's about empowering others, which is what she does so well. Not just for Team Norway, not just for Team Europe, but for every single player playing this sport. She's a fantastic role model for all.
And here's Larsson's shot. Just over the bar, you almost think, you see it with every shot. If it hadn't gone over, it would have gone in.
If only that goal was a little bit taller.
Again, I'm not sure we've seen quite the defensive structure we saw from Australia yesterday. I'm liking seeing them get more offensive, but back home they haven't got that structure. And then we actually have Magnus Gogol. He is head coach here. A great player in his own right. He plays for the men's Norwegian team. Great player, and it's so great to see him supporting the women's side by coaching them alongside with Espen Hegde managing the team.
Yeah, and he's got 2 Paralympics under his belt and a bronze medal at Sochi, and then competed at Pyeongchang alongside Lena Schroeder. So yeah, it's incredible to see what he brings to the squad.
And of course, in not far away, Norwegian Open team, they have their own competitions to be worrying about as well. It'd be interesting to see if we do see Lena in that squad, especially with this performance she's putting in. But it's a really vital tournament for them to get to the Paralympics.
I think they're hosting that tournament as well, so there'll be even more pressure to win it on home soil.
Yeah, I was speaking to Espen about it, and he was really keen to give them every single advantage they could get. Hosting it at home is obviously the number one thing for that.
Well stopped there by the Australian defence. Linda Holt didn't quite get the clearance I think she wanted there, and Norway are looking dangerous in their attack once again.
We see Borland quite high up there in the zone, waiting for a breakout maybe. This could be a good opportunity for Australia to just get on the puck.
Well stopped there. Oh, great clearance there.
Yeah, Morton did a great job there, just poking it out of the zone, and the mishandling of the puck actually meant that it's gone right down into the Norwegian zone, so they have to go out and reset. Meanwhile, Australia, they're chasing the puck, but also, staying back a bit further than they were.
Yeah, but this is great backtracking here from Rosalie Principe to really deny Lena a comfortable look and a comfortable angle at the net. But they're battling for it in the middle here. Can they get a clearance? Oh, great save there. Unfortunate to just nudge the puck a bit too far to be able to get that second touch on it to get a good shot in there from Fiskerud.
Yeah, and you saw some frustration there from Newman that she mishandled the puck. Gave a big cheer for Gosney for stopping that, almost saying, "I'm sorry, I know that was kind of up to me." It's good to see that Australia really, playing for each other as well.
Yeah, and I keep bumping into them in the hotel, and they are full of beans. You wouldn't have thought they got swamped by USA yesterday. They were full of energy this morning and full of smiles, and they are just absolutely loving it out here. Ashley Morton was playing in the 2014 Pacific in skiing in Norway, and she described the tournament as phenomenal from start to finish. So I'm really interested to see how she finds this tournament playing in the famous green and gold.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dangerous line out here for Norway. So got her right on the face-off, Larsen lurking right behind her, ready to receive that puck. And of course, Lina Schrader is nearly at centre ice, waiting for a chance as well.
Well won there by Norway. Trying to get the puck through traffic there, but the Australian defence saying no thank you.
The two goal scorers of the game out on the ice. Larsen also looking for a goal. This is going to be dangerous for Australia, I think.
Angel did a great job there of just pushing her too wide to be able to get that cheeky flick shot around the corner of the post there. And the Australian defence could really do with clearing out some of these Norway players camping in the crease. Oh, off the crossbar, an unfortunate shot there.
Yeah, again, like I said, Larsen is just after that goal. She's really making some good attempts and is not quite getting into the net, but they've been really dangerous, and Gosling's been lucky, I think.
Yeah, you can see the communication from the keeper there, and you can see almost Australia sitting a bit 2 inches taller after their first game yesterday. What a save! The puck's still live, can they clear it?
And that's where Australia needs to be communicating a bit more, telling the goalie exactly where that puck is and making sure she's aware while she's trying to recover.
Oh, beautiful save there again by Erika Gosny, who was trying to see through two Norwegian players.
Yeah, Norway doing a really good job screening Gosny off, but she's still making the saves.
Priya Cooper with a great pass out. Can they clear this and give themselves some breathing space to get set back into their shape?
Again, a great clearance from Australia. They're struggling with the puck on times. Norway kind of getting closer and closer to them, but they keep clearing the puck out when they really need to. It's good stuff from Australia.
Yeah, and you can see them focusing on keeping two defenders back, keeping themselves safe and not breaking out too far that they get caught out on the transition.
I think the one difference maybe with this game for Australia is they're having to skate a lot more up the ice.
Oh, what a goal! There we go, Larsen finally got her hands on a goal. Absolutely, they're having to put in a lot more effort on already tired bodies from yesterday's game. So, yeah, it's going to be a long 3 periods, I think, for them today.
Yeah, and Larsen again, she finally got that goal she looked for. She's been having some great shots that have just gone wide. But look at this.
And unlucky not to get the save there by Erika Gosny, but a fantastic assist there by Marianne Norheim. Norway really coming out and putting their foot down and setting the tone for how they want this tournament to go. You know, they're saying, yes, we're new on the score sheet, but we're not new with experience. You know, we're here to play and we know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, that's it exactly, isn't it? And we're going to see this covered. Yeah, that's it exactly. We see Norway, they're a new team, but they're also a team vying for one of those medals. They want to go away with at least a bronze medal from this competition. And other teams, they're going to have to watch out, especially Great Britain maybe, who we don't know how it's going to pan out yet. But if they face Great Britain have got to be on their A game to make sure that they don't let Norway come in and take their third place spot in the rankings.
For sure, and then you can see, we've seen them struggle to contain Lena in the past at previous World Challenges, so definitely that would be a juicy game on the cards if it happens. Oh, great shot, well saved. Oh yes, great rebound there from Sarah Emily Fiskerud, who gets her name on the score sheet, and you can see what it means to her. She was absolutely over the moon with that.
Yeah, look how happy she is. You know, this is the importance of learning that back door, right? Making sure you're around the crease, ready for that rebound, and that's exactly what happened. This is the kind of shots that coach is going to replay for Australia and say, look, you need to be there for your keeper. You need to clear out that puck. Because, you know, not all the pucks end up in the glove. Sometimes, if there's a deflection, your team really needs to be there to clear that away for you.
Absolutely, they were lacking some backdoor support there, really, but hopefully they can, we saw them yesterday come out of that second period intermission really strong in their shape on defence, so hopefully we can see that happen again today. A great job by Sonia Newman to take that puck through traffic and get it out to the wings and get them on a breakout. To see Team World out here supporting as well. They're down in front of us. And that is the first period
of hockey that was. Look, Australia yesterday playing against USA. It's the same scoreline, but I'm not seeing the same game happening in front of us. I'm seeing Australia really, they're clearing the zone a lot more. They are chasing up the ice, making sure that they give themselves an opportunity. They haven't had it yet, but I think we might see it in this game.
Yeah, we saw a really strong second period from them yesterday. I really hope to see that again today and kind of settle their team down a bit. A lot of their defense is having to be in scramble mode rather than getting into their zone and getting into their shape. So hopefully with this time, with Coach Dolny to really assess where they are on the ice and really set their patience ready for this next period.
And look at that, Schroeder, opening 1 minute 34, and she had a hat trick, and then was involved in 2 more goals and assists. 5-point period for Lena Schroeder. What a talent to have in this game. I think, I'm not sure if it's maybe a tactical thing from the coaches here, but we're making Norway actually make Australia skate a lot more, and I'm wondering if it's a tactic that Norway are using. Make Australia skate more. We've got the puck, just make them skate towards us, tie them out a little bit. Maybe they can't last the 45 minutes. As a coach, maybe that's the play that you want to make. And here we go, we've seen highlights straight off the opening face-off Schroeder. Look at that smile.
She loves it. And then bang in with the second. What a talent on ice. Yeah, Australia are really having to work hard for this, and like you say, are they slowing them down? Is it a tactic from the Norway backroom staff? Both teams haven't got very deep benches, so it's going to be a very long 45 minutes for these teams.
And that's the thing as well when you're facing such an experienced side like Norway, because there's some players that you can keep on the ice maybe for the whole 45 minutes of a match, right? I know in other teams there's team members that love to do that. Could they keep Lena on if she wanted to for the whole game? They're not going to, but they're going to give her a rest and use her. Say it was a closer game, they would absolutely be using her, resting her and then getting her right back out. That's what lines are for, right? We're really seeing the difficulty in having only 1.5 lines.
For sure, it's going to really put a lot of pressure on these players, and especially in tournament hockey, it's not just the prelims. We've got semi-finals and finals and medal games to come, so it's really about balancing that across the week. It's a very short competition to get the most out of your players.
And look, we see, look at the celebrations there. We love to see it, and this is the great thing, right? So many of these goals are the first goals for these players, but looking at this game, is 6-0, but it's not over. Maybe Australia can pull it back. I'm not sure they can, but at the same time, there's 30 more minutes to be played.
Para ice hockey is an exciting, fast-paced sport. Athletes with lower body physical impairments sit on sleds and use their sticks to skate.
It is a game of speed, skill, and teamwork.
Our sport is growing fast, with more women joining than ever before.
But there's something even bigger on the horizon.
In order to compete as a women's division in the Paralympic Games,
we need more women from around the world to join us.
The mixed tournament has been a Paralympic event since 1994.
But there's only 3 women that's ever competed.
That's why World Para Ice Hockey is developing a women's division.
And you can be a part of it.
You don't need any experience to get started.
Just a drive to be part of something amazing.
We're building a future where women's para ice hockey has its own place on the world stage.
And we need more players like you to make that dream a reality.
So reach out to World Para Ice Hockey today.
We'll connect you to your national organization.
Tell your friends, share this video, or come out and play.
같이 파라 아이스 하키 하자.
Hello, welcome back to the second period of Norway vs Australia here at Dolny Kubin 2025 World Para Ice Hockey Women's Championships. I'm here with Freya Levy, who's just been so excited by the referees coming out onto the ice ready for this next period. But what a first period we had. I'm not sure I expected a 6-0 game, but I shouldn't have been surprised with Lena Schroeder doing what she does.
Yeah, absolutely. I wasn't ready for it to be a 6-0 first period, but a stunning hat-trick within 1 minute and 34 from Lena Schroeder, and involved in every other goal after that as well with assists. And they're really dominating the Australian defence right now, who can't quite seem to get themselves organised into their system. So hoping they'll come out of this break a bit stronger and a bit more organised.
Yeah, 5 points for Lena Schroeder in that game, 3 goals, 2 assists. You know, what a great way to start off, you know, history. We're talking history all of the time about, you know, this tournament. But this is Norway's first game in the first ever Women's World Championships, and she's on the board. She's putting up a great performance and showing why she's a Paralympian with the men's side. We're seeing the teams come back on the ice here. They must be ready to go here.
Yeah, absolutely. It is period 2 on day 2, but it is the first game for Team Norway, and it's the second game for Team Australia, so we might be seeing some tired bodies out there, and Norway are really making them skate for it, really making them push up the ice and press that puck all the way into Norway's own defensive zone. But they really do have control of this game at the minute, and it'll be interesting to see what they come out of this into this second period with.
Yeah, and no matter what happens today, Australia will have another game at least, but they've got a bit of a break before that game as well, so we could see a really energised Australia come back on the Saturday when we have that, you know, those placement and semi-finals. And there we have Espen Hegde there with Marcus Vogel to the right. You know, both coaches of these teams now have been really active during the period break. We saw Dawn Watt really speaking through, there she is, really speaking through to her team, making sure that she was communicating different plans. Look at her, she's actively talking out. We've seen a lot more from Dawn, I think, that we saw from the first game as well. I think the first game they knew what they needed to do. We're here for face-off with Captain Noella is here with Schroeder from Norway.
I think she will come into this game a little bit more confident, sitting a little bit taller with the performance from our side yesterday. You know, they're up against the world best USA, and I think they handled it really, really well. And you can tell they've come into this game a little bit calmer and a little bit more confident.
Yeah, Norway keep getting caught offside sometimes. Really too excited sometimes to get that puck into the zone. But you've got to make sure you're onside. But already we have Norway making a change, and it's been, you know, 21 seconds? Is that no, 9. My math's got bad. Yeah, 21 seconds.
21 seconds on a line change. Yeah, the shifts in ice hockey are so quick and so fast. So sometimes you can you can't get that line change in, and you see these players out here for 3-4 minutes, which doesn't sound a lot, but let me tell you, that is exhausting on your shoulders and on your body in these sleds.
And we talked earlier about how great the crowd is, but behind us we've got pom-poms in the air, we've got cheering for both teams, we've got Norwegian visitors here, but we've also got plenty of support from the hometown as well, supporting all across all the different teams. I'm loving seeing it.
Oh, a great save there by Erica Gosney.
And see, Gosney was aware that the poke was behind the net, but she had no players around her to even collect it.
Yeah, they really need to do a better job of protecting their keeper and getting in that crease and causing some nuisance. A dangerous position to have Lena in. Passes it off for the shot. Well saved and covered there by Erica Gosney, the number 13 in the green and gold.
Yeah, and it is definitely gold, not yellow.
It's canary yellow.
Yeah, look at that, Gosney, even though she was a bit screened there by her own team in Norway, but keeping an eye on that puck, and yeah, look at the focus in those eyes.
She is loving every second of this. And so she should be. What a performance on her debut yesterday, and backing it up today with a standout performance. Noella Angel there winning the puck, dumps it into the corner. Really smart play, buy themselves some time, but unfortunately the Norway skaters are just too strong and do beat Australia to the puck there. Can Linda Holt clear it out? Not quite enough on that pass, and a big hit there
Yeah, and Australia just needs to be quicker on making those decisions, I think. Sometimes they have the puck in front of them, they're not quite sure where to pass it to. We see again, we've got Fiskerud here, right in front of the net.
Looking for her second.
And look, Lena Schroeder, she's just doing circuits of this rink here. Right back to the goalie to make this next play happen.
A great leading pass into the offensive zone, but no one there to collect it. And unfortunately, a bit of a miscommunication there from the Australian defence.
Yeah, Fiskerud is actually still in the zone, and I'm not sure Lena Schroeder realised, but look at the support we've got here.
And this is the Mishkov Community Centre team bringing out their clients here to come and support the games, and they were here loud and proud with us at the opening ceremony. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah, but going back to that, you know, Lena Schroeder came all the way back down to her keeper in the net with that puck, and by the time she came back, they were still offside. Fiskerud was still in the zone. She's had issues with the sled, you know, which sometimes they can be really difficult, especially when you start to tire out throughout the game. But they just need to be careful again with these offsides.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you've been saying, you know, when they come up against maybe stronger teams, they're really going to be punished for those mistakes. And it's definitely some things that coaches will want to tighten up. Oh, great look and a great shot. But well saved and covered by the reliable, as ever, Erica Gosney.
Yeah, I'm loving the start from Gosney, right? Start of her career, she's starting off so strong. I can't wait to see as she grows, gets that hockey IQ, as they say, you know, really learns the game a bit more. I think she could develop into such an outstanding goalie, which maybe Australia, they might need going into the competitions. And this is such a great start for Gosney, and I'm really happy for her. Last night she got that Player of the Game award, and she, outside, every single USA player congratulated her and spoke to her. It's such a great scene to see.
The community spirit in this game is beautiful, and it's something that everyone should be a part of. So if you are listening at home, you've never tried the sport, you want to try the sport, get down to your local club, start a national team even if your team isn't here competing at the Worlds. Get involved with your national organisation and come down and enjoy what we're enjoying right now. The community spirit we see is amazing. It's women supporting women, and we're all with the same goal to get to the 2030 Winter Paralympics.
Yeah, and again, we've seen attempts from Australia to clear the zone here that just aren't happening, and they're giving away possession. Sometimes it might be better to just keep the puck rather than to try to clear it and pass it straight to an opponent's stick.
Yes, if you've got the puck, then they can't score, so if you've got it, keep hold of it.
It's easy, just keep the puck and put it in their goal.
Yeah, I know, why
Simple.
have they not done that yet? We'll have to have a word with Dawn.
Yeah, I think Dawn could use our help. No, Dawn's got it covered for sure. I'm really loving what I'm seeing from Dawn Watt and the Australia team here.
It's fantastic to see, Australia getting those two players in the crease and really denying those backdoor shots and those
then we got
cross-ice looks.
The number 5 Morton there, just clearing it with just enough to get it into their zone and not icing it. Great play. They're finally getting the hang of it, which I'm really good to see.
Really showing their experience. The skating ability on Alexandra Larsson is amazing. Her agility on the ice is something that's just unstoppable.
Again, we're seeing offsides from Norway, and it's just, if I was on the bench, I'd be saying, tighten this up. Let's keep our heads up. Let's make sure that we've actually cleared the zone before we're trying to go back in. I know it's not always doable, and even the best teams make mistakes, especially with offside. But just tying them up will help them if they really want to achieve that medal position.
Yes, coming into those knockout games, it will be the team that makes the least amount of mistakes.
There we go. We got Magnus there with his head coach title, as he should be. A great player. I'm really excited to see him as a coach on this women's side as well.
Face-off won there by Australia, but can they get on the end of it? No. Solvi on the puck. And what a standout figure she has been for the development of this game across Europe. In 2018, her parents actually hosted us at her house for a training camp in Bergen, which was amazing. to stay over there and get some experience on the Norwegian ice and under their conditions. It was a really incredible trip.
And that's what you say when you mean women supporting women. But we've got Yestebo here.
Great shot, but great save.
Yeah, like you were saying, great that we have women supporting women here. And we're seeing so much love between the other teams, and it's great to see that, you know, USA Australia, they were pumped to see each other after the game, and you know, after their time on the ice, they were really fist bumping, and you know, and having a great time outside the rink. It's really important, but also the competitive drive in these women is through the roof as well, and it's a great balance. And here we have Captain Elena taking instructions from head coach. Norheim also there as well. Dangerous goal scorers that Norway has got.
It's the first goal by Lone Schrader in that first period, followed up so super swiftly.
Yeah, Schroeder is just a superstar. We can talk about her all game, I guess.
She makes it look so easy. It's actually a bit annoying. And then boom, finally got the goal after several attempts there, but got her reward.
Yeah, that was really a long time coming for her, wasn't it? And again, the Schroeder assist on Norheim's goal there. Great goals. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Norway. I'm really excited to see the later stage of this competition, because I think there's going to be some really good games going on. We got two great games today, of course.
Yeah, and they're both do-or-die games for the standings in this prelim round, and they're really, really important for the progression of both all four teams competing today. Sonia Newman on the puck there.
Again, with these 3 team groups that we've got, it's really vital for every single game for the teams to be winning. You know, Norway going to be looking, this is a must-win game for them. They probably don't rate their chance about against USA that much, so it has to be this game if they want to make it to a semi-final.
Oh, well stopped there, but picked up by Estebo. Angel challenging, really pushing them wide, really denying them that centre lane that's seen them get so much success in the first period. If they can clear the puck here, they'll really buy themselves a bit of space and time from the Norwegian attack.
Yeah, I'm really liking the plays that I'm seeing from some of these players now.
This Australian second period does seem to be the stronger out of all 3. Oh, unfortunate for Green. Just go over.
Belinda Green there went over on a sled, but she was having such a great play there, chasing the puck up and really putting the pressure on Norway.
Unfortunate not to see Mellows to get that on the back of her stick just to clear it for the team. And then picking up the scraps at the top of the blue line. You can see the skill and composure that Lena Schroeder has to just wait. She knows she's got all the time in the world to just wait for her players to be in the perfect position.
The one thing you don't do when you're against Lena Schroeder is give her time. You need to just get on her and get that puck off her, because she is dangerous.
Absolutely. A great clearance there by Belinda Green.
Yeah, seen really good plays here from like Belinda Green, also from Ashley Morton as well. They are alumni as well of the Team Pacific last year.
Before Belinda Green started playing this sport, she had no sporting experience whatsoever. And what a baptism of fire to come straight into the fast-paced, full-contact, non-stop para-ice hockey. Didn't want to ease herself in with snooker or darts, just straight in there with ice hockey.
That's exactly what I was about to say. What a sport to introduce yourself to sport, because para-ice hockey, there's so many elements of it that's just completely different to other sports. You know, getting the sled right, getting your setup in the sled right, even using the sticks properly to propel yourself, and then what do you do with the puck when it comes near you? Yeah, that transition actually from skating to puck handling. I'm not sure people at home appreciate just how difficult it is to master that transition.
Yeah, especially to be able to get your gloves from the top of it. You can see the players here when they're skating, their hands are at the top of the sticks. But when they want to come down to control the puck, you want to get your hands to the bottom of the stick so you've got the full range of it. And that transition can be really tough when you're coming at speed. when your gloves are a bit sticky, when you've got defenders coming at you from all angles. It's a real incredible skill that these players have, and you have to be ambidextrous in this sport. You know, you can't just be on your dominant hand. You have to be confident with both, because that puck comes at you on every angle and every side.
Coming back to Australia, I'm really impressed with some of these players that I am now seeing between, like, Ashley Morton. She had Principe there, passing to her. Great work there. Like, we're seeing glimpses now of what Australia are going to grow into.
Lena Schroeder here, just controlling the pace of this game, controlling that puck. Oh,
we see Boardman here centre ice as well. She'll be wanting a goal this game to start off her birthday celebrations. Her birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. You know, what a great way to celebrate your birthday as well, being at this competition.
Yeah, you're surrounded by your mates, you're doing what you love. What a perfect way to spend your birthday. And I think they've got a day off tomorrow, so even better.
Yeah, that's the great thing. They got 2 days off to celebrate, so don't party too hard, Team Australia.
Yes, and if you do, let us know where you're at. Norway here with all the time in the world to just collect this and reset. There's such confident skaters. Oh, that pass nearly went straight through the doors.
Bit of a messy line change here from Norway.
But it has given Australia a chance on the break. Unfortunate to get that pass stopped there by Lena Schroeder. They did look really dangerous, and it was really exciting to see Australia on the break out there. But can they chase her down?
Look at Schroeder. She's making Australia skate to her.
Australia's defence looks so much more structured, so much more confident in their shape and in their positioning than they did in that first period.
Yeah, I was just seeing down the ice there. You had the goalie in between the two defenders.
Oh, no, a great goal there. Unlucky for the keeper, but a fantastic goal there by Karen Ruti. And I think her family are in the stands. They're up on their feet. Everyone is loving this.
Yeah, there's lots of Norwegian fans behind us, and they're very happy right now. What a great goal there, the Karen Ruti.
We see on the replay a deflected shot, but from Marin Norheim. But Karen Ruti in there. And this is her debut competition, to score on her debut in the first game. What a moment, what a special opportunity.
And this is her first time playing a team sport as well. So to understand the dynamics of a team sport and coming to your first ever World Championship, making a goal, scoring in your first game, that must feel so good. And she's here back on the face-off, ready to go again.
And sharing smiles with her opposition, which is what we love about this sport. It's full contact. You want to go hard against each other. You want to do it for the flag on your chest. But ultimately, we're all here with the same goal.
And look at this. We are seeing Angel competing for that puck, trying to clear it. We're seeing such more active game from Australia.
Yeah, they've really come out with confidence. And it's great to see. Larson on the puck. She's so dangerous with a lifting shot. A little nudge into, but didn't quite get there. Well cleared there by Priya Cooper, the number 3 for Australia. Lena Schroeder, of course, on the end of it though. Really testing that Australian defence here. You can see how far out she's coming to the blue line. Really trying to shift and move the defence around to give her teammates that line. Oh, well saved there.
Yeah, that was actually the Australian players intercepted it twice now. Just really need Australia to get this out now and start to make a play.
Yeah, unfortunate not to get enough power on the back pass there to clear it. Can Angel get in and get it away? Nice, well cleared away there, and they are on the breakaway. Not for very long though. Number 29, relentless, omnipresent, Lena Schroeder.
Yeah, and again, if it was a faster team, a more experienced team, that would be a really dangerous situation there. Unfortunately, Mellows just didn't quite have the gas to kind of keep going. Yeah, this is the fundamentals, and we're seeing what Australia are building right now.
Yeah, for sure, and this is game 2 for their career. You know, they've never played on the international stage before, so the fact that they're even able to hold hold a team in the defensive structure is incredible. Another great puck cover there by Erica Gosney. Really smart decision. Let's just slow this game down. Let's get it to a face-off and get the tempo back to how we want it.
We're seeing a lot of testing shots from Norway, right? They're just seeing where the weaknesses are. You know, we saw such a great performance from Gosney, and she's doing great today as well. They're really throwing everything they can at Gosney and just really testing that structure. And again, Team Norway have had a quick chat, quick line change. They are ready for the face-off for the final 4 minutes of this period.
And the captain there from Australia, Noella Angel, absolutely loving the atmosphere in here, really relishing in this moment.
I was about to say, you wouldn't think she's about to look at that fist bump between competitors on the face-off. I love this. This is what the sport's about, right?
The sportsmanship we see on display here, it is beautiful. Well, and Australia winning the face-off, but picked up by the very experienced Solvi, Halia Skjold. Retake. Unfortunate not to get on the end of it, but Lena's there to collect it, calm it down for her team, and reset the play.
Yeah, and we got cheers to Team Australia right behind us. And I'm just wondering if Norway just trying to do a little bit of what USA did, practice their passing game and those kind of structures. We've seen a lot of opportunities where if they made a shot, they probably would have got a goal, but maybe they're just testing to make sure that they can, you know, have these systems down. They know who they're passing to, they know how to control the puck.
Yeah, and really knuckle down some of them fundamentals. Unlucky to just go wide of the post there, because they're going to have some tough games coming up out of the prelims into the semi-finals, and their goal obviously is those medal games on Sunday. Great shot, but well saved there by Rosa Lee Principe. Well saved there. You didn't quite see, I don't know if you see on the camera there, Erica Gosney lost sight of the puck, but if in doubt, lay on it.
You've mentioned that being your tactic a couple of times now.
Yeah, it's got me to where I am today, really.
Sat up here with me.
Yeah, not on the ice.
Nah, it would have been good to see you on the ice of this event.
Yeah, I think the next game this afternoon is going to be a very emotional one. It's the first time since TV's inception my name's not been on that team sheet. But I'm super duper excited for all the girls out there and the debutants we've got coming in. So we've got more games to come for you. Stay with us, stay tuned as we finish this second period. Australia v Norway. And Estovo chasing it down around the back of the net there. Looking for a teammate to help relieve her from the pressure from the Australian defence. But Rosalie straight on that puck. Can she get a good clearance here and get someone on the end of it? Picked up there by Norheim.
And then we have a great clearance there, I believe, by Morton.
Ashley Morton is an absolute powerhouse. She is working her socks off here today, up and down this ice, relentlessly chasing Lena. The Australian defence just looked to be so much more confident going out and chasing that puck, collecting it, getting ready to clear it. They're more confident to take on these players head to head. And Solvi collects the puck in the bottom corner there.
Yeah, I think from a foundational kind of point of view, I think they've done a really solid job on the defence. I'm really just desperate to see more of the Australian attacking now.
Yeah, and I think their forwards will be itching for it. You can see their positioning. They're ready for that breakout. Oh, unlucky to not get the shot there. Australian defence really parking the bus here.
We've got Morton again, back right at the puck.
As I say, working her socks off. So much so they've had to tape them on.
Norheim did a really good job there to keep the puck in the zone, not letting it go offside.
I think the Norwegian side are really trying to get Solveig Halia-Skjold a goal here, you know. The way they're trying to get her into the right spot, and it would be great to see her name on the team sheet, like I say, for what she's done for the women in this sport across Europe and across the world. A fantastic role model in the game.
Yeah, she's also a bit of a veteran as well. She's participated in all of the World Challenges and a really solid veteran at this point. And as we get to the end of the second period, it's really interesting for me because we've had another great period of hockey. Again, the same scoreline we saw against USA yesterday at this point of the game. Completely different type of game though.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't expecting the score to be 7-0 at this point, and like you say, to be the same as it was beat USA, but Australia should not be disheartened. They should have their heads up. That was a very, very strong second period, probably the strongest period of this competition so far, and I think they can be really proud of that and go into this third period with tons of confidence.
Yeah, and as we see the teams go back to their benches and the Zamboni come back onto the ice, here we go. We've got the goal scorers here. Schroeder having a great game, as we knew she would. I'm not sure we knew she would be scoring 3 in 134 though, but what a great game from her.
Yeah, and then Maren Norheim getting on the scoreboard. Alexandra Larsson with that really dangerous lifting shot, getting on the scoreboard. As we look through the highlights from that second period, we saw a much more confident and active keeper in Erica Gosney, really coming out and dominating the puck. And the celebrations on her debut performance by Karen Rite, who plays her hockey over in Skien, which hosted us last year for the 2024 Women's World Challenge. A fantastic venue.
And I do wonder if this is an aspect of some countries, right? Some countries, we have teams that play together as clubs really often, play against each other as clubs really often as well. Australia, they don't have that as much. I'm wondering if that plays an aspect into building a national team. But this is the end of the second. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
We need you to join the next generation of women in para-ice hockey.
Para-ice hockey is an exciting, fast-paced sport. Athletes with lower body physical impairments sit on slides and use their sticks to skate.
It is a game of speed, skill, and teamwork.
Our sport is growing fast, with more women joining than ever before.
But there's something even bigger on the horizon.
In order to compete as a women's division in the Paralympic Games,
We need more women from around the world to join us.
The mixed tournament has been a Paralympic event since 1994.
But there's only 3 women that's ever competed.
That's why World Para Ice Hockey is developing a women's division.
And you can be a part of it.
You don't need any experience to get started.
Just a drive to be part of something amazing.
We're building a future where women's para ice hockey has its own place on the world stage.
And we need more players like you to make that dream a reality.
So reach out to World Para Ice Hockey today.
We'll connect you to your national organization.
Tell your friends, share this video, or come out and play.
같이 파라 아이스 하키 하자.
big stuff from Norway here in their debut game. Let's not forget, this is the first time they've competed as Team Norway international competition just like this. You know, this is really exciting stuff. Australia, I've said it a couple of times now, I really want to see that offensive edge from them. They've shown that they've worked on stuff foundationally in defence. I really want to see them break out a little bit now. And you know, Erica Gosney, obviously I want to see her continue what she's doing. She's doing a great job. It's really tough as a new team to be that backstop. You know, everyone also relies on you. Everyone looks at you when that goal light goes on, and she's doing such a great job. But Dolny Kubin has turned up for this. Look at these fans. You know, it's such great work here that the organising committee have done. I'm really excited to be here and that the city has turned out for it as well. I do want to mention we actually saw a change of goalkeeper with Iversen coming into net for Norway at the start of last period. Again, that isn't Magnus, this is Espen Hegde. He is the team manager, but also I'm sure he's been doing a little bit of coaching as well. I want to hear from everyone watching at home though. Where are you watching from? I know we got people watching from all over the place, especially Australia, but we've got people watching in the UK as well, and especially in Norway as well. Really exciting stuff. Dawn Watt, I'm really excited to see her coaching career come on. She's doing a great job right now. She's definitely recognising things that are needing changing. And I think she's letting the players thrive as well, and that's the really important thing. We have Captain Angel here for Australia against for Norway. Third period of hockey is about to get underway. I'm really ready for it.
And puck is dropped. You just saw there, just before puck dropped, the players chatting and laughing with each other. As we keep mentioning, the community here in women's para ice hockey is beautiful. Come and get involved in the chat, get involved back home. Come get in a sled and come try how hard this sport is.
And even if you don't want to play the sport, just get in a sled and find out what it's like, because you get such a respect for the athletes when you realise, oh, it's not as easy as they make it look.
No, they absolutely make it look easy. And yeah, there's roles for everyone. If you don't want to play on the sled, get involved in the backroom staff. We always need volunteers in this game. Then Australia there with a simple clearance, but fantastic to see Australia really competing there in Norway's defensive zone. Great pass out, and a lot more composure on the puck we're seeing from Australia. In the first period, like we said, there might have been a bit of panic every time they got their puck. They weren't really sure what to do with it, but now we're seeing them come out with more confidence, with their heads on a swivel and looking for their teammates.
There was some great vision there from Australia's number 6, Belinda Green. She really knew where the puck was going and picking it up. Larson again with the puck. She's circling. She wants that second.
Oh, and unlucky. Tried to go with her under the sled shot there, but just bounced off her blades. And unfortunate not to get the full clearance there from number 8, Angel. A pass into the corner, but no one on it for Norway.
Yeah, I think Norway's sometimes too aware of the skill they've got sometimes, and that sometimes they just let the puck bobble for a little bit. And then go great cover up by Gosney there. She's covering up those easy chances from Norway that they're taking, but yeah, it's great to see Gosney. Like, I think we're going to carry on talking about it every single game, but you know, how great for Australia to turn up and have a goalkeeper they can rely on in these moments.
And to keep fighting, you know, she's had 7 put past her, 3 in such lightning speed succession, and she's still here dancing in the goal. I know you can't quite see that on the camera, but she's sharing a dance with fellow goalie Bridget McDonald there on the bench you just saw in the back of the camera there. The Australian team are loving every single second of this. What a moment for them. And puck is dropped. Gustavo got it at the top. Passed out to Maren Norheim. She can be so dangerous with the puck. You don't want to leave her too long. Oh! Unfortunate there for Solveig Skjold. Didn't get the back door put in. But they're still fighting for it, and there's a scramble. Oh, off the referee's boot there.
Yeah, Skjold there with such a great opportunity. Didn't quite make it happen, but yeah, again, those are the dangerous moments that Australia really need to look out for.
And so Solvi is wide open on this back post. Australia just doing a great job to get back in their position and clear out that crease, protecting their keeper. Oh, great save there. And a fantastic clearance by the number 15, Sonia Newman.
Yeah, we've seen Australia skate with more intention now, I think, and actually intercepting the puck a little bit more. You know, the defenders now have been making some great saves in front of the goalie, not letting it even get to her point.
Mara Norheim here, always so dangerous on the puck. Passed it into Yestevo, but taken away by Rosalie. Great defence there. Can they get a breakaway off this? We need someone on the end of that. They're going to have to get their skates on to stop that from going to icing. Lena there, of course, to pick up the puck and reset things here.
Yeah, Lena Schroeder with the control there, but I'm really impressed with more than just that drive to compete. She's skating with Lena the entirety of the rink there. And Principe coming in with a big hit there. There's a tussle for the puck. Oh, she might get the full clearance, but Lena Schroeder dominating that blue line, ensuring her team can stay on attack. Norheim here, setting up play. Yestevo. Playing it back.
Incredible defence there by the number 5. Ashley Morton, the forward on the team, but really, really putting in the graft today, up and down this ice.
Schroeder's such a powerhouse offensively. I think we forget sometimes she is playing defensive. She is playing in a defensive position, and to have someone like Lena at your back line, you know, last line of defence, Norway have got to have that extra level of confidence because of that. They can just pass the puck back to her wherever, and if it's a bit off, she meets it.
Well, great pass into the corner there. Mr. Bow takes it round the back. Can they get someone on that back door to knock this one in?
And again, we're seeing vision there from both, and actually cutting off Schroeder from the passing opportunity. Really good work now from Australia.
Yeah, they've definitely come out of these intermissions far more structured and far more confident. Solvi at the top there. Can't seem to get the pass off. Australia, there are yellow shirts in space down there in the crease. Mara Norheim here. The way she can weave through players is electric. Dumps it into the corner, buys her team some time and space.
And here we've got Principe competing, getting the puck and bumping it along. Of course, Schroeder's there to intercept the puck and pick it up. Pass it over to Norheim here.
Beautiful pass across the ice. You can see them really taking their time. She definitely had a look there to get the shot off, but it's almost like they're waiting for a better shot because they've got that scoreboard, they've got that confidence and that lead. They can really wait for the perfect shot. They don't have to rush anything here.
Again, Norway just really trying to set up shield there, make her get that first international goal at World Championship. Not come yet, but Norway giving her all the opportunities.
Well stopped there by Newman.
And we've seen this Norway line out for quite a while now. They're really working it. I'm assuming a change is going to come at some point soon, but Estebo, Schroeder, they're all doing their jobs and they're doing it well.
Oh, here we see that line change come in. Yeah, unfortunate not just to get the pass, just past the keeper there. Incredible job by Erica Gosney. The confidence to come out and stop that pass.
Look at that, you can see exactly where the pass is going. Gosney had that in her glove.
She stopped a for sure goal there. So we see the new lines come out and some fresh arms on the ice.
you can see what Norway are trying to do, and they're just trying to encourage their other teammates. Schroeder, I think she could come out with some more firepower if she really wants to, but she's given her teammates a chance to shine. And that's what it's about when you're in a team sport. Sometimes it's about sitting back and giving the limelight to your teammates.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would learn anything if Lena Schroeder came out and scored 20 points on and whipped and weaved through everyone. No one would really learn anything from that game. So it's incredible leadership and experience of her to really maybe take her foot off the gas a bit, but yeah, really empower her teammates, but also empower the Australia team here today.
And here we got the face-off. Angel Reitz with Norway coming back out with that with the puck. Norheim collects it and is looking out for Schroeder, I assume. You see the puck there just stuck underneath the sled there of
You can hear the crowd really getting excited as we approach the final half of this period. A great clearance there by the Australian side. Number 24, Alexandra Larson on the puck, straight round the back. The speed this player has, she always looks dangerous. A great pass in, just wide of her teammate's stick there, but she's back on it and will collect it again. Passes up the ice, well kept in there by number 19, Marenheim. Great shot in. Oh, the deflection, just wide of the post. Unlucky there for number 27, Celine Hauseford, who is making her debut. She's the newest member of this Norwegian side and has only been playing for a couple of months.
Yeah, incredible that these athletes, both teams, some of them really new to the sport and, giving us a good show on this international stage.
We've got miscommunication there between Maren Norheim and Lena Schroeder, who took it over the blue line, and now Norway need to retreat back to the neutral zone.
And look at this, Schroeder just, daring the Australians to come out of the zone and come and challenge her before she comes straight back in, setting up another play with Larson on the puck.
Making use of the entire ice here is Norway, just showing their skill and their patience of this game. Oh, unlucky to not get the connection off her stick there to sweep that one in from Karen Reid. Unlucky not to get the clearance there by the number 7, Natalie Mellors for Australia. Dangerous shot in. Of course, Erica Gosley saved it.
Yeah, and the Norway players just tangled up a little bit there. I think they were trying to protect themselves from running into Australia's goalie, which is nice to see. Normally it's the other team coming in with a fist to protect the goalie. Yeah, look at that. Oh, so dangerous there. You can see the crowd in the background as well reacting to that shot. Yeah, Team Australia, I mean, this is their second game now, and I think we've seen them develop over the course of these two games a lot as well. I'm really excited to see how we're going to assume that they're going to be in the placement game now. How are they going to react to that to make sure that their rankings are as high as possible ahead of next year's championship?
Yes, definitely. Their story does not end at the end of this week. They've got a program now. We will only see that grow and flourish more and more year on year. So it's very exciting to be here on day one of Australia and Norway's performances on the world stage, because there's only more to come from this.
Such focus on the face-off from both of these players. Exhaustion's probably getting to them a little bit now. 5 minutes left of this game, but Can Norway give us a bit more of a show here?
I think, yeah, as the Norway forwards are trying to get into that crease, get into that spot. Isterbo passes it in. Stopped there by Newman. The puck's loose in the middle of the crease. Can they get this cleared? Yes, they can. But
yeah, past there, miscommunication past to Schroeder, but she can recover and just collect the puck again. We've got Jesper here. Collecting the puck.
So much confidence in this Norwegian side. And they've been really, really training hard. You know, they hosted a training camp, and GB went along. Some of the players went along to train at that, and Norway took away 3 out of 3 wins in those training games. So they really must be coming into these games full of confidence, and you know that they're going to be well drilled and well prepped because the calibre of coaches that they've got in their backroom staff.
Yeah, Norway, they have the confidence to make some mistakes, right? That might not be a good thing going into further games where, you know, teams are more likely to capitalise on their mistakes. But look, we've just got Norway just circling the net now at this point. I think Australia may be feeling the fatigue a little bit, and Norway just trying to capitalise on it. And they're setting up, you know, players they want to get their first goals as well.
What a pass into Lena, who is always so terrifying on the puck as a defender. But dumps it off to the wing. Maren Norheim in, looking for that pass off to the back post there for Solveig Skjold. But it's not quite on. The Australian defence are doing a fantastic job of busying up that crease and making sure Norway have not got a clear shot on net.
Again, just a miscommunication. 3 different players are circling around that puck. Schroeder came away with it and is now skating around the zone as she does.
Well stopped by Solveig. Will she get the shot off? Oh, well saved. Unlucky shot there, but well saved by Erica Gosney. Dumps it into the corner.
And look at Gosney telling Newman, I think, go get that puck. We need to clear that puck out.
It's incredible to see the confidence grow in these players game on game.
Yeah, some great skating going on from Norway though. Esterbø, Norheim, Schroeder, they're all circling, they're all just passing and playing the passing game, trying to set up their forwards with a bit of a chance.
Oh, and Solveig gets the shot. Doesn't quite get it off. Well saved there by Erica Gosney. And Esterbø will take control of the puck and slow things back down, get their players back in the right position as they close out the end of this game with 2 minutes to go.
Great puck handling there for Skjold. But again, Australia, they've learned to swarm a bit more. Their position is getting a little bit better, and they're closing down any opportunity. Norheim with the puck again.
Well, didn't quite get the pass off, but Lena Schroeder there to clean up and get that pass into the centre.
And there we go, we're seeing Morse and Principe. They're not giving any opportunities, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, their defence has really come out more confident, and a great clearance there. A bit of a slow line change here from the Norwegian side.
Yeah, I think Norway are having trouble with the transition from off the ice into the bench.
It's definitely not easy. It's my least favourite training session when you get to tournament, when we have to practice getting on and off the benches. Well, unlucky to not get the shot away there by the number 27. A great clearance though by Australia. Can they back it up? Can they get on the end of it? Of course. Ashley Norton is working down the ice, backed up by number 14, Boardman.
Yeah, icing was waved off there. Schroeder just collected it. They've got time. They're making it happen. They're making sure that they come into the zone onside as well.
Yeah, that was a close one there. They nearly got caught offside. as we go into the final 5 seconds. Will we see one last shot from the Norwegian side? Have they seen the clock?
And that is the end of game number 3 here. Norway versus Australia. Norway 7, Australia 0.
A fantastic game all round though. Australia do not need to go into the sheds with their heads down. They put on a fantastic performance out here today. They can be really, really proud of themselves as they look ahead to Saturday in the placing game where they play for 5th and 6th in their debut competition.
Yeah, and then that's going to be a massive game for them. They're going to want to not rank last, right? That's going to be the last thing these teams want. But what a great showing there from Australia. Norway, they said that we're here and this is what we look like, and we've seen Lena Schroeder shine through in that first period. 1 minute 34, 3 goals. Incredible stuff. 7-0 final result though. We see Norheim, Larsen, Fiskerud, right, all on the scoreboard. It's good to see different scorers as well.
Yeah, you can see they really worked hard to empower each of their other athletes and their teammates to get on the scoreboard, to get into those positions, because ultimately it doesn't matter who scores, it doesn't matter what the name on the back of the shirt of the goal scorer is, it matters what the flag on the front is. So absolutely Norway will be really pleased with that. They'll know they can go back into the locker room with things to work on, but I think they can be very proud of their opening performance on the world stage.
Yeah, and a moment of rest here while they announce the players of the games.
It's really exciting as well. We're going to be hearing a brand new anthem on the world stage for women's para ice hockey, as we turn to Norway's national anthem for winning the game. But players of the game first.
The player of Team Australia is number 11, Rosalie Principe.
Yeah, Rosalie Principe, player of the game for Australia. I mean, we saw her working so hard out there and shutting down opportunities for Norway. Again, she's experienced at events like this, and she'll be, bringing this experience to this team. Showing, giving the stories, right, of, times at Seaport that she can share with the team just to give that competitive edge. I'm so happy that she gets to receive this Player of the Game award. Well deserved. There's a number of players that it could have gone to, though. Look at the smile on that face.
You can see what it means to her, as you say, bringing so much experience to this side. She really, really worked hard today to really shut down those lanes that Norway were able to create. And the Australia fans here, loud and proud. It must mean so much for these athletes that people have travelled so far to see them compete.
Yeah, and for Norway, Fiskerud, Sarah Emilie Fiskerud, she was playing a great game. She was, on the face-off, doing a really good job on the face-offs as well, winning it for Norway. And we saw her as well out the front of the net a lot. Really offensive, great player for Norway. Yeah, really good.
Definitely, and she got her goal. She got her, for all her hard work, she got deserved a goal in there. But player of the game, so well deserved for the number 21, Sarah Fiskerud. Absolute veteran in this side. She brings so much experience to this team. She's been playing the game since 2010, and she is a long-standing member of the European female para ice hockey community. Our 2 player of the games there, Sarah Emilie Fiskerud and Rosalie Principe. The noise in here is ramping up. And team manager there, Espen Hedge.
Yeah, we'll be taking a short break now for the national anthem of Norway. Well deserved for Norway. I'm sure we're going to hear this again plenty of times more as well. Yeah, congratulations there, Team Norway. A well-deserved rendition of the national anthem. You can see what it means as well to a lot of the players. I mean, representing your country at World Championships, I'm sure it will never get old for these players of hearing their anthems and, you know, just relishing that moment. But they haven't got long to rest, as tomorrow, 4 p.m, they face Team USA, and that will be more of a challenge for them than it was today. But I'm really excited to see them take on USA, to see just how much Lena Schroeder can really lead this team.
Yeah, she's going to have to put in a big shift tomorrow for that game, but what a game it will be. Two powerhouses in this sport, the newbies and the GOATs, but both stacked with experience in the sport. Australia will get 2 days rest now before they head out to the placing game on Saturday morning at 12:30. Join us live on YouTube for 56. But don't go anywhere, we've still got one more game today, and stay with us.
Yeah, and it's a great game as well. It's a big game for both of these teams. Team World have been a bit of a bogey team for Great Britain, and they've never beaten a Team World collective. And it's going to be really interesting to see how they come out and how Team Great Britain debut at World Championships as well. Of course, we've seen Great Britain at World Challenge, but I'm ready to see what they bring to the World Championship platform. Yeah, and of course, unbiased coverage here from us. Even with Freya being a former GB athlete, we're really excited for this. But relish these highlights. This was a great game. Norway back tomorrow. Australia have 2 days rest before that important placement game that they'll be in. But what an opportunity, what a game from them. Really exciting stuff. But we'll leave you now with these highlights. Enjoy them. We'll see you later on at 7:30 local time for Great Britain versus Wales.